Hey, this is Matsan and welcome to our part 2 of Things About Taiwan. So let's just start. Culture shock section. You talk about culture shock. I mean, I should say that, but for me, I'm already up to it. It wasn't really shocking, it was rather interesting for me. I'm always trying to be every country I am, which I haven't been to so many, but every time I'm saying like I am the alien here, like I'm not belonging to this society, so I will not be complaining about some things because it's other culture, right? So
firstly about people. Generally about girls, we are behaving younger than our age, I would say. I don't know how do you think?
I would say yes. In our culture, girls are trying to like already those secondary school kids already putting this heavy makeup. Many times you can see those bitchy look on the street, especially in those shopping malls and stuff like that, and this iPhone
and the hair
and this and of course the hair like this, mirror, bag and so on. Didn't even know where the money came from, but anyway. But in there's something completely different. The girls find themselves attractive if they look and behave younger. Many times I think you already saw that girls are doing this to the picture, this. They draw some stuff like cute cat stuff and it really exists many times. Second thing is about the wearing. They try to wear very, very cute. It's very perverted especially when you see the Caucasian guy with Asian girl. It really makes us like creepy perverts.
But also because we are influenced by the Japanese culture and currently more like Korean culture, and everything tend to be more like animated and cuter and lighter, not to be that mature.
But also I think also China is pretty cute many times.
So generally the whole Asian culture is like this.
Anyway, it's rather like this. Something completely different. Completely different from European perspective, and I prefer this one way more. Which makes me very perverted. Okay.
And secondly, about some bad habits.
Splashes on the road! Talk about splash!
Some bad habits. Okay, so as you know, we have something called Betelnut that he tried when he was in Taiwan. And when you chew this thing, it's giving you some kind of tobacco feeling, I think. Yeah, so it releases your nerves, and it's pretty similar to the effect of smoking. So it's a nut, so it creates some juice. After you chew it, there's some red juice, and you have to split it and like.
So many times you just walking on the street and like, oh, such a splash, and then like, with some pieces of nut. And I was like, whoa, wow, that's nice.
It's funny because it's not so popular anymore. It was among the old ages.
I still see it many, especially on the southern part. But many of those splashes, and I think it's hard to clean it because they look like they
stay there forever
for many days already, and still they're absorbed by the ground. But the ground actually changed the color because of that. So that's interesting. This is the one thing. The other one is what?
Gulping.
Woohoo! Gulping.
So as our experience right now with the Chinese colleagues and friends, and also from my hometown. We like to gulp in the public, and we are not aware that it is pretty impolite.
I would say older than us generation is rather doing it.
Yeah, younger people don't.
Younger, no. Her sister is not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
She is not doing it. Her friends, no one did it actually.
Rather like 30 years old up people are kind of doing it, and they feel like, it's the time to release some air, and like, they don't feel sorry or embarrassed. Let's say some party with half Asian and half Polish, and Polish are shocked, like, did he just gulp? Yeah, it's like that. So it's funny that this thing is so much in these let's say mid-aged people's mind, and they don't even realize it's weird.
Next thing, they sleep really less, as I can see. I mean, no, she's an exception, but yeah.
We are very active at night. It's not what you think. We are going out, we're going to the night market, we're going to night KTV karaoke, or we just like to go see some night views in the middle of the night. Go bowling in the middle of the night. It's very popular in university.
Okay.
Yeah, so or just eat at night.
Eat.
Watch TV at night and
So
stay over the night
I
generally.
would say many times it's like 4 o'clock and then you go to sleep. Or
Yeah.
like it's even 5 and then you go to sleep many times like this.
And I was like this in the university. I just cannot manage my sleeping before 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. Like every single day I'm going to sleep at 2. And I don't even feel bad about that. Yeah, like I know it's unhealthy.
And now she's in
but
Poland and we are sleeping at midnight and
yeah, like
already.
when it's 23 o'clock I'm falling asleep. It's like the place really changed a person a lot.
Also the taboo part, because they have some taboo you should how to say that? You should be careful about. The first thing, and I see it many times, Caucasians are doing it, is putting the chopsticks just like this to the bowl, just like yay, and then my meal is, or just they just going somewhere and they just put the stick like this into the meal, and that actually is very very bad taken by the Asian people because it looks like
The incense that you use to pray to dead people.
yes. So this is the very very bad thing. You shouldn't do that. What you do that with chopsticks is just put them there or put them on the plate like this, like flat. Just don't do this.
Yes.
Mostly flat. So yeah, if you are going to Taiwan, to Asia, you just should avoid this kind of
Exactly.
thing. Also, saying Taiwan belongs to China is also not really taken nicely. Taiwan, even if it's officially not clarified as an independent country itself, they really have their own flag, they have their own currency, their own government system. The matter is just many countries somehow don't agree with that because of China. Because China is just too powerful, so they are just not saying that. But saying that Taiwan is China in Taiwan is not really good.
Just to avoid any kind of argue with any person you meet there, so rather don't bring up the politics.
Even if you are up to this China-Taiwan thing, just don't waste even your time. Why you're wasting your time saying this? You should just look at the nice view, spend time with the people instead of talking about politics.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. There is a specific number in Taiwan.
4.
Yes. It's a bad number. It's a pretty bad, it's an unlucky number. It's like death.
Because 4 is 4 and death is 4. 4 and 4. Let's say if you live at the 4th floor, so it means that it's gonna be bad and there will be some bad luck happening to you.
We live in a 4th floor in Poland.
I know, for twice already. And also in the hospital, we eliminate 4th floor. So
and all 4th is just for deaf people
corpse.
For the corpse.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
So it's funny if you go to the elevator in the hospital in Taiwan, so you will see 1, 2, 3, 5. Like that.
What about normal accommodation? You will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, 4 is unlucky.
Some people choose the car plate and they would definitely avoid 4.
And even on the phone number, there is not so many 4s. And Sansa was laughing so much that there was a taxi in Poland with commercial, and it was like, call us, 444.
You will never see
immediate
that.
death. Call us and we will have a fatal crash. The other thing is that the color red is a very lucky color.
So
as you can see in Poland, even our flag is white and red. Color red is not really taken that nicely because it's a symbol of
communist.
Of a special time in Poland that not so many people like. But in there,
it's very lucky color, and in the Chinese New Year everything is red decoration and people like to wear red clothes, and we like to gamble in the Chinese New Year, so if you wear red underwear, people say that it can bring you good luck. And in the wedding, Chinese New Year, sometimes birthday, during these festivals, good festivals, we like to give red envelope. Ta-da!
Something like that?
With the money inside.
Yes, there is like, you can see inside
here.
Inside here, just some space. You just put the money here, and then you give it.
And you can also write some greetings here. Some nice words there.
Everything in Chinese New Year is covered with red. Dragons are red, whole streets are red because of those some
firecrackers.
Also firecrackers, but also those small decoration. Everything is red. Red is really taken nicely in there.
But on the opposite, we don't have really the unlucky color. But if you're going to the wedding, definitely avoid wearing black, because it is more like dark and negative and bringing some bad spirits to the place.
Yeah.
And
also about white.
Yeah,
right?
it's tricky.
If you're gonna give the white envelope with money, you shouldn't do that on a wedding in Taiwan. You give white envelopes
on the funeral.
So just try to avoid this as well. I think in Poland it doesn't really matter because, well, there are many white envelopes for money, for example, on a wedding.
So that's definitely different, and you should notice that.
What do you think, Froggy? Should we finish right now? Yes, we should finish. Okay, so that is the finishing of the part 2. We hope you guys like this video. We hope you guys enjoy this video.
Hope you guys learn something about this country. And if you have any more questions, feel free to let us know. Next episode will be about Poland.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so see you guys next time.
Remember to subscribe, comment, follow us on Facebook.
Yes.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.